If I am the originator of my understanding, then how would anybody know the origin of my understanding if I don't display my abilities to understand? So now, once I then display my understanding, then wouldn't you now have to understand? So if I didn't write my understanding, then how would you be able to read from the beginning of what I understood? Right? So that's why yesterday I read what I wrote on August 4th in 2008, and I submitted it. That's why you know I wrote it, because I submitted it in my name. So now, how am I trying to be someone else when I'm defending my name in my likeness through a situation that was created by a lie that someone else told on me? Now, why would my friends and family now don't read what I have been writing and submitting in court in self-defense from all of the stuff they believe? Because I done had to go through this as a child. People say I did something, but because I come from a person that they believe would do something like that, then I'm guilty by association. So that's why now I'm saying, hey man, I really can't do nothing because of all of the stuff I've done. See, not the stuff that you lied about, but me and the way that I handled it, because I got tired, man, of people saying stuff, so I started fighting. See, I'm saying, all right, well, hell, they gonna believe it anyway. Pow. You know what I mean? But then I'm trying to tell you kids at 55 years old with my life on the line, now I understand why my life is in the situation it's in. It's because what people believe I'll do. See what I'm saying? So if you go, well, I'm going through a situation intelligently. So if I'm going through the situation intelligently, why would I lose my mind if I'm using my mind? See, so I'm telling the people who must be losing their mind, because they put me in a mental hospital 8 times. Now, my family did it the first time. Then I had to do it because my daughter wanted to get her car painted, and the people threatened me, and State Farms threatened me, and then Bank of America threatened me the first day. They say, "What your mama gonna say when she find out you didn't pay your bills?" And I say, "Hey man, my mama dead," and they say, "I know." So now, if what they ask me what my dead mama gonna say, so I'm saying, "Oh, okay." All right. Now, when I then go and put attempted murder charges in, now my family think I'm crazy. But did you hear the conversation? You don't even want to know why I didn't go to my daughter's graduation? See, this is what I'm telling the world, right? I'm saying, hey man, it's a lot of emotions tied up in this here, man, and a lot of confusion and everything. And that's why I'm telling my wife or ex-wife or whatever the hell she is, I'm saying, well, whatever decision you made, you gonna have to live with that decision, because I'm not forgiving nothing, because I know the wife I left, and that's the wife I better come back to. If I come back to anything, I'm not coming back to something, because, okay, if I'm now looking for truth myself, then I'm able to look back on my life and see what was true. So that's what I'm just telling my wife and daughter and I'm saying, well, now, it's now, right? But now, if it would have been gradual, then everybody would have known. See, everybody would have known. But because the devil came instantly into your understanding, but he was always in my life, then I gradually got him out of my life, but now he's present in everybody's understanding of what he was trying to do in my life. So now, how do you defend me from something you don't understand, right? Like, how do the people in Jerusalem now understand what I'm going through in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, or in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, or in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida? Like, how do they know when their laws are different than the laws that govern me? Just like when Jesus was in Jerusalem, his laws was different from the laws that govern a Roman. But now in America, I am protected by the Bible, by the Quran, and by man laws. So now, why are you starving me? Because it doesn't say you're supposed to starve me in the Bible, and it doesn't say you're supposed to starve me in the Quran, and it damn sure say this a crime in the law, because if I did this to you, it would be a crime. So now, a friend of mine said, we can't all be wrong, as I struggle to live. Like, so now that I read the Bible, how am I not supposed to see my friends? How am I not supposed to see how vulnerable my wife is and my 2 children? Because if my friends and family doing this to me and I'm in court with my truth, how the hell do I feel like my family's safe? Now I'm telling my wife, hey man, whatever you done, I told you at the beginning of this relationship, if you do what then it's over. I told you that then. Now, see, I'm saying, am I the beginning of my knowledge? I'm saying, well, I told I told all y'all, man. So now you gonna force me, or you gonna take my life, and you just watching me day in and day. So you motherfuckers are not like Moses, and you're the motherfuckers why I can't get in the promised land, because of you nasty motherfuckers. So are y'all gonna tell the children the fucking truth for once? Or are you gonna keep blaming this goddamn God y'all making up? See, because are you saying that your God is working this lie? And then I read the Bible and say that you the devil's children because you can't tell the truth? See, so now I can read, you can read, or can you read? Or are you just memorizing what somebody told you and you such a good, okay, like you young kids talk about ghost writers, right? But back in the day, black people couldn't read or write. It was against the law, right? So now, you say that the person who has the ability to rap, but may not have the ability to write the rap, right? But you now go to church, and if you knew the history of your preacher wasn't, it was against the law for your preacher to read. So if you go back to the beginning, you will see the performance. You see, because at the beginning, the man couldn't read. So who told him what to say to you if it wasn't the person who indoctrinated him? See what I'm saying? So now my truth that's in evidence is not admissible in church, right? See? So now, if the church, through the high priest Caiaphas, charge your Lord and Savior today with blasphemy 2,000 years ago, then how then can the place that charge your Lord and Savior with blasphemy be the place where you will see your Lord and Savior. See, you see a name. Well, no, you don't see it. You hear it. Now, this is what I'm saying. So, this is my testimony. If I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle, Sr., am the beginning of my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle, Sr. of the United States Navy's knowledge, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, see, this is legal definitions. So now, how then have I been in a mental hospital 8 times? And how all of you motherfuckers who live around me is not guilty of kidnapping me? Because you know, you hear me, I hear you. I hear you every time I start this shit. I hear y'all out there. Now, why y'all ain't giving me no money? You see I'm starving because you hear me telling you I'm starving. You see that this a crime, but yet you eating from me like your preacher's supposed to feed you, but you not giving me no tithe like you give your preacher a tithe to tell you his opinion or her opinion that got you guilty of kidnapping me. So now, if all of y'all breaking the goddamn law, who mending it, right? So if now all of y'all Adams and all of y'all Eves, then don't you see you all broke the covenant because you are like your father? See, but you don't want to read the Bible in your sickness so you can be healed. You don't believe in the law. That's why you break it. That's why 3,000 of y'all died when Moses came back from Mount Sinai. You some criminals, man. See, these people done enslaved y'all. Now you scrounging like a dog looking for food. See, so you don't produce the food. You sell drugs to get money to make a life. So see, when you do wrong, how do you do anything right? See, that's why I'm telling you, like when I was 18 and I was about to be like y'all, see, my vision wouldn't allow me to, I couldn't do it. See, I'm saying like it didn't sit right with me. So I was like, man, I can't be a part of this. I was 18, man. Like, how y'all not gonna put me back in some shit that I walked away from? And now you sitting here and you wasting my goddamn life and you just, and how can I kill you, man? Like, or how can I arrest all of you nasty motherfuckers? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, what can one man do when you motherfuckers got him? What can you do? You can't call the fucking police because you ignorant motherfuckers won't let them come. Now you motherfuckers just starving me, man. And ain't nobody coming to save me, even though I'm a veteran. And you motherfuckers supposed to be enemy combatants. Because you kidnapping me and I'm the Constitution. I'm supposed to have the Navy and the Marines most definitely coming in here to get me, man, by any means necessary. Because if you don't want to let me go, they supposed to kill you, man. Just like if you had the president of these United States like you got me, your ass would be in trouble. Because they coming to get the president. But nah, since y'all, so you just gonna starve me, man? And that's not cruel and unusual punishment? Like nothing you motherfuckers doing is wrong. But yet you supposed to be the godly people? You are the people that's telling children about Jesus or the Prophet Muhammad starving one man. After the one man was giving you knowledge of a crime that was being committed against you that made you sin against your beliefs. I'm saying, well, hey, man, you the one believe in Jesus. Why you starving me? See, why you not starving the devil so the devil can't get our children? But you coming like don't want me to have the children. And I'm saying, well, I'm the one that's got the knowledge that they lack. I'm the one gave up the money that you keep collecting like the state, right? Look, do y'all understand? The church take the same thing that the country take for a debt from you. They take money. So they saying you got to pay them money. But what Jesus said give Caesar what's due Caesar. So wouldn't they be Caesar? Listen to your damn scriptures, man. I'm giving you knowledge of how to survive what I had to survive, and you starving me for 15 years, man. But you've been paying your preacher the same thing you've been paying your taxes with. So you've been paying your tithes and your taxes with Caesar's subscription. But how then are you in accordance with what your Lord and Savior Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee said? Give Caesar what's due Caesar, give God what's due God. Now, when they took my Caesar subscriptions, 1.2 million of them, 1.2 million, then they was trying to give me 400,000 of them back. And I said, no, I want my children, and I want them to have the rights that they were born with. And the church turned on me for Caesar's subscription. Now, when is Jesus talking about your religious leaders who was taking up Caesar's subscription then, as you all now taking up money now? So what is the difference between now and then? There is no truth in the land, because you saying that I'm not telling the truth, but you keeping me from coming out of court, or you keeping me from letting the people know that I done already defeated you in court. So where is the truth in the land? So if you taking money and you the church, and Jesus said, give God what's due God, then you should give me my children, because I'm saying, hey, man, I'm my God. I didn't say I'm your God, but you saying you're not going to give me my children? Well, they my creation. See, I'm saying, like I keep telling y'all, man, I'm jealous, but only in court. Like when y'all say, oh, man, God said, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But come to court and say that. Because you will be lying then, because now I can show you where I did it. See, but out here, it's belief. So if that's what you believe to make you keep living, then, man, see, I want you alive. So whatever you believe to get through this lie, then, hey, man, but all I want you to understand is you lying to yourself. See, because if it's a lie and you saying God, then you just lied on God, and that's blasphemy. But see, in your mind, but if we get into court, you will see my God clearly. But okay, let me get back to what I'm saying. So if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr., am the beginning of mine, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Cowser Sr. of the United States Navy's knowledge, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as an awareness or understanding of a fact or circumstance in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. So this is what I'm saying too. So if I have a religious entity in my testimony that rejected me, just like Jesus have a religion